This is my 9th class video journal regarding my solid core journey. The motivational saying that I saw in the club is, remember why you came here. Today's video, I have my notes, will be about dress and details. This was an unusual class, and this is an understatement, actually. When I went to class, I found myself throughout the class pulling my pants up and always pushing my shirt down. So my pants was coming down and my shirt was rising up throughout the solid core class. And truth be told, this has happened because I missed a step. I got off my laundry schedule. If you have watched my previous video, which was class 8, you know that I have been so tired. And that means that I also missed this whole laundry routine. Here is what I generally do. This class was September the 18th, 2021. When I come in from a class, I prepare for the next class. So September the 11th, 2021, I went to pull my high-waisted pants and a shirt that comes and goes below my bottom. So the shirt doesn't rise up. They have these shirts. I think they are considered like yoga shirts or Pilates shirts, where they come all the way over your bottom. When I went to pull this outfit with my sticky socks, it wasn't there. So I thought, oh, I gotta do laundry. I just made a mental note and kept about my week. Well, September 18th, 2021 is here. I go to pull the outfit and it's missing from the spot that I generally put it in to keep myself organized and ready to go. I had to just pull what I had, because these classes, if you watch my previous video, you know, they have a attendance policy and there's a cancellation policy or you will lose that class. I put my black leggings on and a shirt and I just headed out the door. Well, when I got there, this outfit was unable to support these low bends, these push forwards. I just knew my back was showing, so I was pulling my shirt down, pulling my pants up, and it was almost comical. But this made me lose focus. I was on the Sweatlana on the platform side. I had my right and my left hand flat on the Sweatlana platform side. My right hand, however, was a bit forward compared to my left, so I wanted to get it in alignment. Now, during this time, remember, I just fidgeted with my shirt, got onto the carriage, and when I went to move my right hand back, I slipped right through air. And this was happening in a fraction of a second. I don't even think it was noticeable, but what I knew is I had no footing at all. Literally, I was going through air. So I had to quickly leverage myself on the left side, push my hand down as hard as I could, to then elevate my right arm and shoulder to put it back onto the platform. I could have hit my chin and knocked a couple of teeth out. Honestly, this is just how quickly it happened. Just imagine walking. You're walking, doing your regular gait, and you trip. You try and catch yourself. That's what people generally do. This is what was happening to me. And remember, my knees are on the Sweatlana carriage moving. So I'm going through all of this. The carriage is moving back. My hand has gone through air and my left hand is trying to position myself. It was too much. I tell you this because how we go about our day can certainly interfere with our ability to meet our goals. And that one misstep of staying on track of how I generally organize myself to prepare for a solid core class came into this and could have actually cost me some teeth loss. I'm telling you, it was so quick and it was hard. I almost slipped through to the concrete because my knees were on the Sweatlana and the carriage had already moved to the backside of the room. That was my experience. So pay attention to the details. The other issue that I want to talk about is detail. During this whole time, pulling my pants up, pulling my shirt down, trying to leverage myself, there is a stench in the room. Someone either missed a step of putting on deodorant, or they didn't cleanse themselves, or it stopped working. Whatever the case was, it was throughout the room, and it was very strong. The odor was very strong. And I know you may recall from a previous video, I used to be an aerobic instructor. I know how women, we would just talk in the dressing room sometimes. Some women would say, oh, I don't care. I just jump out of bed, don't even brush my teeth and go into workout. That is just a no-no for me. I am unable to live my life like that. Well, during this experience, I thought this is a detail, and I have right down here, this actually happened to me during this whole time. I'm tired and everything. I actually went to work. I got up, and here's what happened. I was running late, jumped in the shower, got dressed as I usually do, get to the traffic light, and I say to myself, did I use deodorant? In the midst of all of this, I had forgot one step, and that was to put deodorant on. And in my head, I hear my eldest sister, she has trained us since we were younger. She would say, I told you a woman should always have a travel size deodorant in her purse. So I heard this in my head, and when I get to work, I check my purse. No deodorant. So I've missed several steps. Number one, I missed managing my time so that I could have enough time to do what I needed to do for my morning routine. I missed putting on deodorant, and I even missed having it in my purse. So I'm at work, right? I'm at work, and I'm going through work, and I'm checking myself because I could just, get a paper towel, soap, wipe, and then continue with the day. And if I needed to do so, but I didn't need to do that. I'm bringing this up because a routine that I use daily took care of that, and that is the use of sesame oil. Sesame oil is really called the king of all oils. It will actually help with some of the body odors. Now, I am well past puberty, and anyone, truth be told, that is past puberty age, you should be using deodorant. Okay, I missed a step, and I realized this routine that I have was my saving issue for this whole body odor. I didn't smell, and there was no perspiration at all. And generally, I need deodorant. I really do. I tell you this because this is something that may work for you. I've been using sesame oil since last year. Every day, every single day, I put it on. I put it on my body, and I put it under my underarms, and then I continue with the day. It may work, but I also have down here in my notes for these details, how we present ourselves to the world can also interfere with someone's ability to experience that same event. Between pulling up, pulling down, adjusting, and then having this stench, it was almost comical to me. Of course, I was experiencing it. I don't think anyone else was aware, but I can say with a certainty, rather than a reasonable certainty, everybody in that room smelled that stench. With that said, that was my experience for class number 9. I'm glad I got through it. And just like I said at the beginning, remember why you came here. I got to stay focused, get back to my organization that I am accustomed to having, and just share a detail to the world. Remember, I said before, know the fix to it so you can get through it. If you miss a step of putting deodorant on, if you have a regular routine of using sesame oil, that might be your saving element until you can get to some deodorant. I'll see you on the next video. All the best.